Howdy, King Ren, sir, Captain, uh, King, my liege, my lord. I don't know. So I've noticed you having like some monetary issues in Hermitcraft. Since there's not a lot of diamonds and whatnot, you switched it up to then using. Well, no, diamonds would be blue, so you switched up to now using emeralds, royal emeralds. But the issue with that is that they can be forged. So I have two ideas in my head where maybe you can switch up the system again. Before the royal emeralds becomes too much of a crazy thing and too much of a popular forgery thing. There's two moneyed systems you can use to maybe have the same value as diamonds, but two, also not be like, yeah, what forgery. Method number one is you switch the method of purchasing stuff per week. I saw this in a book. I don't know which one though. Where like one week they have one type of currency, the other week they have another type of currency. Maybe it goes alongside with the king's quests and whatnot. So with not certain quests, with that time period of quests, you can get like a type of currency, which actually yeah, that could work. Like type of currency that could only work in certain shops, while other ones can be used in other shops. Like for gigalogs, since logs is a big high demand, that would be more of the, let's say this, like right here, they'd be more for community quests. So hermits, if they want to purchase it, they have to do community quests to then get the logs and whatnot. And if it's shops like, let's say those who don't really necessarily like agree with your ruling and whatnot, like Doc has started resistance. He doesn't buy much in the shop except from Scars Redstone stuff I've noticed, and I think Gigapies too still. But you can have like for those shops, like those who don't directly agree, they can have like a separate sort of currency where it's extra difficult to get, but it is possible doing quests and whatnot. But those quests are going to be once again difficult, like delivering another right block, and you can get like a stack of this certain item. The issues with this is people can just more reddish color. More red. Red. There you go. Is people can just straight up deny it and just not go along with it. So another money making method you can do, or not money making, or money producing, money printing method you can do, is using player heads. Kind of like beat ups' shop, but we can use a player head. If you have a player head and whatnot, you can put certain stuff on it, like let's say on so this is the front side of the player head. On the side you have like a little blue pixel right here that will represent that, or that will show you, hey, this is a diamond. That is what gives it the seal of approval. Wrong way, the camera's inverted. That will give you the seal of approval that this is like belonging to the king and whatnot. And if other players like a resistance whatnot tries to redo it again, maybe they won't have that. Let me do a little dotted pattern. Maybe they won't have that right there, therefore not making it allowed. Of course, you don't have to make it so obvious like a blue pixel. You can have it be where like something really random, like the bottom side of the head, where like normally nothing is printed there. You have like a mini King Ren face and whatnot, or you have a dollar symbol or something, or you have anything you want to put there that'll make it viable for all hermits, because only you can produce them. Like only you can produce the skin and the currency that goes out, and they wouldn't be farmable because only you know the specific specs on it. So that is money making method number 2. That's all the money method making ideas that I got. If you have any other questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Yeah, I hope you do one of these things, because I do not want to see the Royal Emeralds go completely down the drain with hermits just multiplying them and whatnot. But this is possible. It is possible, even with resistance on the rise, with the soup group, with Doc M, with all those peeps coming around. You could definitely hold your own if you got the economy straightforward, because that's what originally we promised, the economy to be a-okay. And yeah, that's some ways to maybe fix it if you'd like. Some other things too, I guess, like on the side, just in case if like there's a full blown war, or like the hermits versus you, Ren versus the state, type thing. One, you're gonna need some good allies, and I think a good ally to have would be the prankster himself, Grian, on there, since he's made a declaration that he's not going to start a resistance at all. He can't start it directly, but he can indirectly help a resistance, which would hinder you. So maybe get him on your side. Alongside, he also has got the Grumbot machine, so I mean, he could probably help you out there, kind of like a magic mirror on the wall type deal. Some other hermits too is Vintage Beef. You can make it when he officially releases the card game. You can have him be like, "Oh, give all those who support the king extra higher chances." So I mean, you are the king. You have full rule over everything. You know, the tiny crown. Hold on. There we go. Tiny crown and whatnot. So those are some ideas. I hope that helps. And there's some other things too. That'll be all. And thank you for watching. And smiley face. How do I... Wait, I'll put it under the crown. Smiley face. I'm using the wrong pen. There you go. Monoline. Smiley face.